Welcome to this presentation where we will explain you how to add a remedy including source information. Source information means that the addition is referring to the origin of the information, which in most cases is the Materia Medica. You may be aware that in synthesis so far, hundreds of thousands of autoreferences include source information. We have taken this function to add source information one step further with Reder Opus, and we will explain you how it now works in two directions. So let's suppose that you are searching or reading for information on a remedy such as Castagna vesca. Okay, in the search screen, you enter the remedy name. We will search in all the references and find the authors who have this kind of information. For example, Clark. Let's go to Clark and maximize the screen where Clark describes the characteristics of Castagna vesca. When you go to the repertory, you will see that for some instances, like the Desire Warm Drinks, that Castagna vesca is already in synthesis. But for some other instances, just as the last symptom here, very free sweat after drinking, the remedy is not yet there. Now we will add that remedy and include this source information in the following sequence. What you have to do is to right-click on the symptom text. If you right-click on this symptom text, you don't see any instructions, any menu to make additions. And this is correct because, as the window says, you're in the search window and not in the Materia Medica window. To go to the Materia Medica window, you need to double-click on this symptom here, whatever symptom you like to read more about, which will bring you to the context, which is the Materia Medica. So now your tag at the top mentions the precise Materia Medica, the Dictionary of Practical Materia Medica by Clark, and shows you the symptom as a part of the Materia Medica of Clark. And at this moment, when you right-click on the symptom, you can see more entries in the menu, among others, this one, where you can add the remedy, including the source information, in this case, Materia Medica text. You click on this menu entry, you get the confirmation message, which tells you which remedy, with which text and which author is ready to be added to synthesis, and invites you to then find the symptom in the related synthesis rubric. So you click yes, and at this stage you are moved to synthesis, where you can just type and go to the symptom that we have been describing, which was drinking after aggravates. And we see, in fact, yes, in this symptom, Castagna vesca is not present. Okay? Now, the information is in the clipboard, in the Reder Opus clipboard. To add it here, you click on the symptom text, which is just the word aggravate in this case. You go to the menu entry, and you see that there is an entry to add this remedy, including the source information, same hotkey, Control F7. And if we push this menu entry, again, we get the confirmation message. We say yes, the program is digesting this addition, adding the symptom to synthesis, as you can see here, and has also been working in the reference. Now, what can we visualize? Well, you will see that the remedy, that is an addition, receives an asterisk, so you can easily find back the remedy that you have been adding, and receives an autoreference, which is underlined as opposed to the autoreferences that are not underlined. The underlined autoreference means that there is source information. So you double-click on this autoreference, and it shows you the full text here as available in the Materia Medica. But what is even more interesting is that in this window there is a link to the related reference to this source information in the Materia Medica. You can click on this link, which will bring you to your first screen, Clark Dictionary, Remedy Castagna characteristics, very free sweating after drinking, with the precise link to the repertory as evidenced by this little synthesis icon. And in fact, this link goes in two directions, because if I click here on the synthesis symptom, I go back to synthesis just as much as I am in the repertory. I click on the Materia Medica link and I go back to the Materia Medica. So it means that the repertory on one side and the Materia Medica's all references become integrated in a very easy, immediate and transparent way, and we believe that this type of addition, to make an addition including source information, should be preferred, and we hope many of you will be using it to increase the quality of our repertories and also Materia Medica, of course. Now let me explain you one more way to make these additions including source information. I will scroll down a little bit and I see here for castor equi that there is a remedy, that there is a symptom, coccygodynia, pain in the coccyx. And at this stage, I select a symptom, but I use the hotkey, which, as you may remember, was Control Fz. I use Control Fz, nothing seems to happen, but then I go to my synthesis and I select the precise symptom, where, first of all, I would like to point out that castor equi is already available as a symptom. Okay? Now, I push Ctrl Fz one more time. The hourglass indicates something is happening, and indeed, suddenly we see that the remedy C1 has been added in the midst of the remedies here. So this means, first of all, that you can make an addition of an auto-reference to a remedy that is existing already. It will just increase the probability, the importance of this remedy in the rubric, because there is more than one author, there is more than the authors before that confirm the importance and existence of this remedy. But also what I have shown you is that for people who like to use this function very much, we have made it very easy. You select your symptom in Materia Medica, Ctrl Fz. You select your symptom in synthesis, Ctrl Fz, and that's all you need to do. On a Macintosh, Control is Command. Command Fz twice. Very easy, very fast, and very efficient. Now, as a last part of this little presentation, I will show you that it is also very easy to correct your possible mistakes. Suppose that this place here, you have been adding C1 as a mistake. You click on the auto-reference, click right, and you see the menu pop up where you can remove this reference. Okay? In the same way, if you go back to the previous symptom, which was the perspiration, wait a minute, let me go back like this, perspiration drinking after aggravates, where I have added the Castagna vesca. This is a remedy that has been added to the symptom. Previously, I showed you an author being added to the remedy. So in this case, where I want to remove something from the symptom, I must click on the symptom itself. And there I see that I can remove an added remedy from the symptom. Okay? Also here, when I click on the symptom, I get a confirmation message and the remedy is removed. So to remove additions, click on the symptom to remove a remedy, click on the autoreference to remove the autoreference. Thank you very much.